Yo, yo, yo. What's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy LeBron, female rapper lead, back with another video. So, listen, we here to discuss because I'm pretty sure y'all know. Listen, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you like the video first. Please make sure you like the video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? So, let's continue on. So, listen, everybody is excited just as much as I'm excited. Everybody has suspense just as much as I have suspense because we don't know what's going on. But what I will say is this, like, I don't know. I'm like, yo, what could Nicki possibly be releasing? Is it the docu-series? I'm saying it could be a culmination of a lot of different things that we really don't know. I'm like, is she going on tour? Because you gotta realize Nicki didn't go on tour in the United States for her Queen album. And whether you realize or not, she got to get that money for that era, point blank. Like she gonna get it some sort of way. Believe me, they gonna get it. But I just feel like it's time for her to release something the question, but nah, Beyonce hit stage few months after she had a baby, and Nicki only got one baby. So I'm pretty sure that baby will be all over America and all across the world with her everywhere that she goes on tour. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let me talk from the top. There's people talking about what's up, Trevor. Does Ryan? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Tetley? Did Nicki get sabotaged? I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk about that new song in a second, though. Hold up, I think my niece is there. Let me add her. Oh shit. Yeah. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So listen. Um, what was that? Somebody was asking me about the song. Okay, so in regards to the song with Bia, was it what was the name of the song? Whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you said you said that Nicki made the song better. I never even heard the original song. Is that a popular song right now?
It's like a popular song on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm excited to hear it. But what I think what happened, I'm so happy. See, you must have been moving fast because when I send you messages on Instagram, you take a while to respond. But I guess the song ended up it wasn't supposed to be released yet. I don't know if her team, I don't know if Bia team unprivated the video and released it too early or what, but they definitely privated the video. And then I was kind of confused too because at it being that it's the end of the day on a Thursday, why would you release a song on a Thursday? So it seems like either it was a sabotage, like somebody tried to put it out early, or maybe it was a mistake because it was on her Instagram account. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I mean, it was on her YouTube account. So that's why I don't know. It's just a little confusing. Let me just see what people talking about. Bia's with Atlantic. Check that. It was definitely Bia's team. So y'all think so? Let me ask y'all this question: do you think because you know there's rules with streaming? If you release a song on, like, if a song is released, it'll count for this week. So if that, I mean, but it wasn't released to Spotify or to like Apple Music. They definitely ruined the surprise, but Nikki definitely has more surprises. So what do you got? What do you think it is? I'm hoping it's a tour. So listen, I feel bad. Maybe I shouldn't say this online, but I have to handle. Let me ask you, what would you do, right? So I ordered merchandise when Nikki released "Beam Me Up, Scotty." I ordered the black T-shirt. I paid like almost $50 for it, right?
Uh-huh.
My FedEx or UPS or whatever, it said that my package was delivered on Monday. I don't got my package, and I checked with my rental office. What would you do if you didn't receive your package from Nicki Minaj that you love so much? Would you report it and say you didn't get it? Or would you just, because they ain't going to send you another t shirt?
I don't think I would report it. I think I would check in with like the building and everything.
Hmm?
I don't think I would report it honestly because like I feel like they wouldn't give you your money back.
Girl, you got
'Cause
$50 to waste? Shit, you acting like this is $5.
I
That
just feel like they wouldn't give you your money back.
who ain't going to give me my money back?
Nikki's team because I'm pretty sure that Nikki doesn't control like the
Oh,
whole
she
clothing
controls it.
line.
She controls it.
Well, I mean, I feel like her team kind of has just a little bit more power.
Mm. Let's see, FedEx is BS. Look at the reviews online. But see, I use FedEx for my business, but yeah, see, they said report it. But see, me being a business owner, see, when you report stuff as a person, like say you report something from me saying that you didn't get something, what people don't realize is that costs you additional money on the back end that people don't realize. So you might have got something from me for $50, but you not only are you going to pay that $50 back, you're going to pay like a $20 up to a $20 dispute fee. That shit costs money when you dispute stuff on people. So that's why I'm like, I love you, Nikki, but $50 is a lot of money for me. I'm an entrepreneur. I mean, you know that. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna do offline because I don't want people to use it against me. I don't want them to use it against me. I want to pop up on the screen. I want to pop up on the screen. What you mean? You want to talk? Let's see. So listen, I don't know what it is that she's gonna announce tonight. Do you think? Do you have any idea what you think she's gonna announce?
Um, I don't even know.
Mm, yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's either gonna be new music. It's definitely gonna be new music because you just have to think. Why would she wait on a Thursday at 10:30? That's too close to 11 o'clock for a release date. So, hmm. For it to take that long, maybe she's gonna be announcing an album. Maybe it's gonna be a tour coming soon because I just noticed a lot of people starting to book tours again. You just don't know what it
I
is.
want to go on the Nicki tour.
Is this your niche? Yep. Um, did you have? Yeah, I got the tracking number. They said it was delivered on Monday. I went to my office today because I just been so busy, and I said, "Did you guys get a package from me?" On my receipt from Nicki Minaj, it says that it was delivered to the front door reception
So then
area, right?
somebody must have took it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm. I paid $50 for that T-shirt. I can't just let that go. I can't let that go. That wasn't. No, no, no.
I never ever like in life will order like celebrity merch because I feel like sometimes it's a scam and like I don't know. I
Well,
feel
sometimes it takes longer to come. But I
yeah,
felt
but
like
I
this
don't
was
like
pretty
it.
quick. Huh?
Yeah, but I just didn't really like it regardless though. I mean, the stuff was cute, but
You feel like it's a scam?
yeah.
Talk to the people, then build yours. Then, yeah, I'm about to have my own stuff. So listen, please make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I am an entrepreneur. So listen, when you're an entrepreneur, you have to open up different um what do they say? You have to have just different ways that you make money, right? So yes, I'm gonna be adding some new stuff to my channel soon. So please be on the lookout for that because I'm already working with this lady. I will be having my merchandise soon that I'll have up. I'm probably gonna just create. I'll probably just have my website and just do it that way because I like to be in control. I don't want to have no Teespring shit and nobody going through. I don't like going through the third person. I like it to be my shit. I ship it. So it's this dope ass lady that I met who online she makes like merchandise and stuff. So you
Mhm.
know we've been chit chatting and going back and forth. So I'm gonna be coming up with that soon. Let's see. If Nicki Minaj 5 drops tonight, I'm gonna freak out. That's what I'm saying. But listen, when Nicki said on Twitter, you have to realize when she did that freestyle with what was it on the Meek Mill beat when she was like Queen
Meek Mill
Sleazy
beat.
era. I think it might be the album. You just don't know. I think we all just speculating at this point.
Mm,
You should react to her on live. I'm gonna go live when she goes live. I'll be updating that once I get off of here. I'm not gonna be on here long actually because I need to go to FedEx and ship out one of my packages. Even though it's not gonna move tomorrow, I have a customer who just wants the tracking information, so I'm about to go do it tonight. So, what are you doing? Are you gonna be there today? Are you leaving today?
I might leave today or tomorrow.
Oh,
I don't know because like I'm about to do like my hair and stuff since I'm going away
how
on
you doing your
vacation.
hair?
I'm doing it in butterfly locks.
Oh, that's cute. You know how to do that?
Yeah. I watched videos on it and all of that, but like I'm not gonna do like the wraparound thing. I'm gonna do the crochet. And I like saw this one thing like it's like so you take the dread and then like you pull the braid through the dress so that you don't have to wrap it around. And I think that's gonna save me some money because like
Hell yeah, it's gonna
why would
save
I
you
want to
money.
buy dress and then buy the butterfly thing hair? Like I don't want to do that. I don't want to spend that much money. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that.
Well, I just want to let you know while we're in front of these 183 people, I'm so proud of you. You went to school, like you do so good in school, and I'm just you don't realize, like us coming up, we did good in school, but I feel like you came like, especially you and Jada. I feel like you doing everything, like you coming for everything, like the grades, everything, and I'm proud of you, and I just want you to continue on that way. I told you when you get to ninth grade. Yeah, the goal is to go to school looking cute and all that, but the goal, see, the white kids, they got in their mind from the first day of ninth grade is them scholarships at the end of them 4 years. Don't be no dummy going through them 4 years and just think, oh, I'm coming to school to look cute. No, it's not about that. It's about the game. And you do tremendously, you do well. So I'm just proud of you, and I want you to continue on that path. Don't ever let nobody take you off of it, point blank.
Mm.
So continue on. Congrats, baby.
Wait, I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me now? Can you hear me? Let's see. Yes, ninth grade is your most important year. Exactly. She did good. She got a letter from the fucking principal, from the president of the United States. Like, what? That's crazy. Can you hear me? I'm gonna drop you down. Yeah, can you hear me now? She don't know what the heck she doing. Can you hear me now? All right. I'm gonna send her a message on Instagram. So yeah, so you know what I'm saying? We all anticipating. Let me say, let's see, go back through the link. Go back through the link. My bad, y'all. So listen, we all anticipating, like, yeah, that's my niece. That's one of them. We're all anticipating they weed out the weak in ninth grade. That's a fact. That is a fact. So listen, we all anticipating that Nikki, what is it that she's gonna bring forth? She said that the documentary, but she says a lot of stuff, but she know that people be watching her, the haters be watching online and all of that too. So I feel like she's always gonna say something to throw us off. But tonight will be very telling. She said tonight was very important. Drake posted something in her studio. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be an OVO tour? Is it gonna be like what is it going to be? Like, I'm just excited. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Cream Radio coming back. They said ninth grade was fun. You'll grow so much and so fast. That's what I'm saying. Like when you turn around, look, it's like so you going into ninth grade. It's like, do you ever think about like what would you tell your younger self? Even though you're still young, that's normally conversations older people have, but you have to coach yourself as you go through. Like, let's see. Why are y'all doing this to Nikki? Stop talking about the leak. Shut the hell up before I block your dumb ass. We ain't even talking about like, come on. I put you in timeout for that because come on, we ain't. The song is already out and everybody's talking about it. So listen, blame them, not us. Like we ain't playing the song here. We not playing it. So I couldn't hear you for some reason. Oh, I was just telling you that I'm proud of your grades and just how good you've done in school. So just continue to stay on your path. People on the chat was wishing you well as well.
Oh, thank you.
Focus on school and social life
Oh yeah, I will. Mhm.
and not relationships. And that's why all these young kids is going crazy out of their mind, trying to hurt themselves. Because the thing is when you that young, people be 14 years old trying to be in a full relationship. Your brain can't even you still nurturing yourself and growing up as a child. I don't care. And I'm telling you this from a 14-year-old who felt when I was 14. I don't know what it is about in New York, but I felt like I was grown. But in my mind, I knew what I was a child. So I knew that if a dope was being inappropriate with me, I don't give a fuck how grown I think. I'm a child. So yeah, let's see. Take as many college courses in high school as you can. Any credits you can take with you helps. Yeah, that's for sure.
Mm.
I joined student council and I was cheerleader my senior year. I was a vice president of my class. Do you want to do stuff like that? Like you want to be
Of
like
course, I want to do stuff like that. That's like my number one goal.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Cause
you do.
like then people say like it's good for college and stuff,
Hmm.
like see it on your reports and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, because it establishes character. So that's why I was telling you, don't you do you know you're blessed to do good academically, and then you also know how to do hair. Make hair your getaway. Like, you don't have to have a job how most teens probably gonna have to work after school. You figure it out, be like, okay, I do two heads every weekend, or however you figure out, make your little money. And Monday through Friday, be school. Like I hated that. I was one of those kids when in high school, when school got out, I was rushing to a job because I wanted to have the shit that, my mother wasn't going to buy me. She wasn't buying me no Jordans and shit like that. I had to work. After 10th grade, every day after school, I went to work. And I hate that because I missed out on a huge part of my high school. I felt like, at the end when they be doing like the awards and shit, people being involved in all types of stuff. I wasn't really involved in anything because all I did was go to school and work. Like, that's not a type of life for a child. That's not. And you know what's so crazy? Just to more tell you that to empower you, because I know that you know how to do hair. Just keep working on it and finesse it to the point. I told you when you go to your new school, find them girls, and like even the ones who you feel like they might have low, if they got low self esteem, be like, I could do your hair and make you look cute. Like, befriend people and like genuinely like boost their esteem. Like, you know what I'm saying? This whole shit is psychology, and that's how you make your money and build relationships. You don't got to be nasty and be like, oh, your hair's fucked up. No, girl, I could do your hair and make you look good. Change them relationships, and then that's how you build. And like, okay, yep, I remember, right? This one boy who I went to school with, his father made me feel bad when I was in 12th grade. And I remember we was all going to work. We was all getting out of school. His father dropped me off. He was like, where you got to go? I'm dropping everybody off at home. And he was like, I'm dropping you off. I was like, I got to go to work. He said, you go to work? He said, I would never let my son work in high school because he said, I don't want him to feel like he needs money when he get out of high school. And that's what it was. And that's why I struggled like after high school with balancing college because I only seen dollar signs. No, don't be like that. If you don't have to work them little girls' heads and make that money and keep finessing your skill and getting better and just try to stay away from that. Do you and make your money. Let's see. Exactly. That's
Yeah.
how you locate your
That's what
market.
I'm focused on right now. Making money. And also working on myself, of course. But
Right.
yeah.
That's a constant battle. That's gonna be consistent. But that's good. Are you excited because you're going to a new school?
No.
Just be. Don't even go into with that mind frame.
I'm excited, but then I'm not excited.
Be excited. I'm telling you. Don't
Why?
be a don't be
Like
a
I
mood
don't
killer. Hell yeah, I'm excited. You be like, I'm ready to go to school and get a ass to business. Like what? Mm-mm. You over that phase. You don't went to so many different schools now. You should be over being the new girl. Guess what? All them students starting with you in ninth grade, they all new to that school too. So take some of that anxiety away. Be like, they new too. So shit. That's what it is. What time you going live Central Time? She's going live 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. So that's 9:30 Central. I'm currently a vice president at a publicly traded bank. Uh, work hard, play hard. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And like you have to work hard because you see the results. And you know how we was talking about, and you were saying like college might not be for everybody. That's
yeah.
the truth. But when you don't got it, it makes your hard. It makes your life a little harder when you don't have a skill or anything to bounce back on. So some people are lucky and some people are able to ride it out and get lucky in life and get those jobs or get positioned. But no. Like what do you see yourself doing for the rest of your life? Like you go to college, like what do you want for your life if you could say that right now?
Um I I don't know, but what I do know is that I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna go to college right away. I'm not doing that.
Excuse me?
I'm not going to college right away. Like I want to go at 19
Okay. Well, that's
because
cool.
yeah, cuz like I want to, find myself for a year and then be like, "Okay, I'm going to go to college now."
Well, I do want to tell you this, and you don't have to apply it because I did what I never tell somebody what to do, but I'm just going to tell you, I wish that I didn't stop. And a lot of people who I've seen on paper who didn't stop and right after college, like they went right after high school, they went to college. It was like they just kept going. It's something about taking that break and it makes you comfortable. I'm telling you, I was chasing money. The one thing that you have over yourself is that you do something that you can make money with. You could literally do two heads every weekend and make money and be good. So you're gonna be finding yourself throughout, going to high school. I'm just saying, don't get comfortable on that thought, but just consider going as soon as you get done, because you're gonna be applying for scholarship. Do you realize? First and foremost, I want to just say this to you. Nobody is the same across the board. But with your profile and your grades, what do you mean you're not going right to college? You got 5 years to think about that. Your answer might change. But yeah, please consider it though.
I am considering it. It's
I
just a
took
thought. It's just a thought. It's not gonna be like, okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking about it.
See what XY said. I took a break. I got married and had a baby.
Mm.
He said, Barb, stay in school. I started college at 21. I'm graduating this year at Johns Hopkins, this master's degree. I'm 26. Take your time. Go when you're ready. That's true, Devonte. That is definitely true. But I felt like, you know what? I have to put it like this, and you know who I'm talking about. So I have a cousin who lives in Atlanta. Me and her are the same age. We graduated the same year. She started college immediately. She's way more like, I'm not bad off, but she's way more advanced in her life because she did everything important. You know who I'm talking about. She has those pieces together in her life because she did everything right the same way. She had her, my cousin had, so if you think about it, if you go to college at 18, by the time you 21, 22, you already got your bachelor's. So you go for your master's, you basically got it before you even turn 25. So it's like the world is your oyster. So if I could tell anybody, like, create your world so you could be comfortable, because that's one thing I didn't do. I was chasing money. I was chasing money in New York. I wanted to have a nice car. I wanted to look fly. And once I realized balance in school and the money was interfering with my money, I said, oh no, nah, I backed off. But let's see. I plan on going to Howard University. Yeah, I heard that's a good school. Didn't you say you wanted to go to Spelman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Girl, don't wait. Something else might come your way and you'll forget about school. See?
No.
And you gotta be very cautious too when you're in high school. Like, I'm telling you, pick people's brain when you go to school and you start, meeting different boys and stuff. Be like, what's your plans? Like, what are you gonna do after whatever? Be very leery of them guys. If you like, I'm going away to college, and they like, no, don't go. That's gonna be that one that's gonna try to keep you back,
Mm-mm,
get you.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Nope. Nope. I'm telling you, you'd be surprised at things that a person would tell you just by having regular conversation. I told you, always asking people about their mother, ask them how they feel about their mom and how they treat them, and get them red flags early. Oh, she get a mouth up. Red flag. Disengage. Let's see, Angie Martinez. Ladies, use protection out here. You don't want to have need any. Yep. You don't want and need to have anyone for anything. Make your own world is yours. Yep. And that's how my aunt Cindy is. Like, she grew up how they was telling me they grew up kind of poor. And she's a lawyer, but she said when she was a little girl, she just said, when I get older, I never want to be broke. I never want to be broke. And she's not broke. That's how you create, you manifest your life. But manifestation is nothing without action. So you know how you said you manifest, but
Yeah.
you doing the work because you do good in school. So that means that you're doing the work. You're following through, because a lot of people will wish upon a damn star and they ain't doing the damn work behind it. Oh, I want to be a millionaire, or I want to be this, but you ask them, like, so what steps are you taking to get there? What are you going to do? And they don't even have a strategy. You have to have a strategy.
Always.
Yeah. Then you say your mom was like, you was thinking about college too early? No, you thinking about it right on time. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because I want to be ready now. Because, like, I don't want it to be like when I'm 16 or 17, be like, oh my goodness, I don't know what I want to do. Like, because, like,
No.
what if, like, it's way too late to go visit some colleges, sign up and stuff? Like, I don't want to do that. I want to think about it now and be like, okay, this is what I want to do. This is the plan.
And
Okay.
also, just to let you know, be very careful of the advice you get from people who haven't had the experiences that you want to go for, because they'll give you advice to hold you back. Like, I don't know. What if you go down there and something happened? But what if I stay here and something happened? What if you know what I'm saying? Like, you be careful, because some people are like, no, why don't you stay home for your first year? That's what they want to do, because they want you home for your first year. You want me in your reach, and that's not how it works. Like, no. Do you? The world is like that's one thing, and you know where we from. I just felt like I should have got out of there. I should have just got because now since I'm in Houston, the world is just so big and it's much more bigger than where I was at, and it's just better quality of just Houston has its ups and downs, but it has its middle where I fit right in, and it has its top where I can see too. So it's just a perfect place for me. It's much better than where I was. Let's see.
Play
Probably.
sports too. Yeah, I want to do track.
You want to do track?
I want to go back. I want to do track again.
That's good. Yeah, do those school things. See, when you so busy and trying to work, you don't get to experience that because you're trying to run and make money after school. At least you're going to be wearing uniform, so you don't have to worry about clothes. So it is a good and bad part about that.
Yeah.
Let's see what they talking about. Did you like Doja Cat's album? Did you listen to her album?
Hmm. Not really.
Mm.
Only songs I like is "Need to Know" and that "Ain't" song.
Oh, that's what most people are saying. Let's see. And don't let your parents pick your profession for you like I did. See? That's big. And you know the school you going to, they trying to push that nursing school. Just because you see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? You have to be very that's why I always try to tell you to think outside the box. Where you going, the school you told me about that they try to suggest, like, no. They try to make it because if you do go there, you'll have things that'll transfer over. But if you don't go to that school, them credits ain't going to transfer over. So just be big and be large, like regardless, wherever you are. We're wishing you the best, young lady. LaRon, make sure you let us know when she graduates. We want to reward her accomplishment.
Thank you.
Yeah, sports. See, you could get all types of scholarships to sports. Like I was looking up Spelman's scholarship. They have academic scholarships. They have scholarships so that if you live in the area, but you never know how that could be. Like you see how we got family that lives in that area. You could start having mail or a utility bill starting like something that could because you get local scholarships if you're a local resident of Atlanta too. It's just the options is just endless. It really is. Wishing you the best. Naked, get into it. Yeah, I watched this girl. I shared her video on my feed, but she was going through the Doja Cat album. I felt like she was gassing it, honestly, and she was gassing it up like, "Oh my god, this song was this." It was her review was more funnier than like how it was better than the album. Um, let's see. Apply for school junior year. Start early to get scholarships. Yeah, 11th grade. I'm telling you, I was so busy when I was in high school working and stuff. By the time 12th grade came, I realized that all of the students had did the scholarships and stuff like the year before, like SATs, all of that. Like.
Yeah, but also like my mom, she's like, and she like said like I'm not gonna let you work like while you're in school because I want you to focus and all of that. Like you can just get a job while you're in college.
See, and that's the best. That's the best. I'm telling you. Don't feel pressured in high school. You're going to be wearing a uniform to really ride that out, even as much as you hate it. Just ride it out because at least you ain't got to be in competition with nobody. Just work, do your hair and stuff because that's what you like to do. And use your hair as a marketing tool to make more money. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
I
Like
like
you
uniforms. Well, I mean I don't. I'm just glad they have like pants uniforms and all that because I hate skirts.
you do.
Yes,
You
like
just I just sent you that old picture today and you said you love that dress and you want to get another dress like that.
yeah, but like it's just like it got to be like not all the time, like once in a while. Like I'm not, yeah, no. And I hate when schools like kind of say like, okay, boys wear pants, girls wear skirts, and it's just like, well, like what if like boys want to wear skirts and girls want to wear pants?
How are they skirts? Are their skirts like long? Are they short?
Mm, well,
I remember
girls
back in
be
the day, the schoolgirls skirts used. Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, you just kind of cut off.
Yeah. No, I was like, if there's maybe you could like find a way to make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
can't wait till
but
Nikki
I'm
starts.
not doing that. Like I do it maybe once in a while, but no. Pants it is. And also I don't want to wear a skirt because like now I'm like cuz I don't want to walk in the skirt all day since I'm going to be
Mm.
like walking from school to home or school or homeschool whatever. Like I don't want to do that. I'd rather wear pants.
But you know what color? What color? What's the color of your uniform there?
Blue and uh what is it? Like that beige? I forgot what color it is.
Mm. You know we like trend setting and having people follow shit. So maybe you could find a way. Like maybe if your skirt is blue, maybe you could get some blue tights and maybe like wear some crazy socks or something.
I
And
can't
I'm
do
telling you,
that.
huh?
I can't do that. It's only black socks, knee high socks.
You can't wear black tights.
I can wear black tights, but it's only white, black, and that's it.
I remember you always got one time to say you ain't know.
Yeah, but I'm glad that they let us wear whatever shoes we want, cause I'm not about to wear no grandma shoes.
What you mean you gonna be walking to school?
I'm gonna start walking to school, and it was and I like told my mom I want to start walking to school because like I don't like waiting for people. And like that's what makes me like because like so I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, even though like school starts at like 8:30. But I like to get there at least like 5-10 minutes before school starts because I like to be on time and all that. So I told her I want to start walking and all that since I get up pretty early and I'll be out because
Why
like
she
when I
can't
get
take
up
you earlier? I don't know. That's a little
because
early.
like she wastes my time, my lovely time. Like I don't like sitting in the house waiting for you, and then the teachers be asking me like, "Oh, why are you late?" This and that, and I hate walking to class in late unless it's for like a good reason, like I was at the nurse or something. Like I don't like doing that.
I don't know. You know, I don't know. You in ninth grade. See, I'd be so worried because you a girl. I know when we was boys, I was getting to school on my own. But let me tell you, that's how I know we are identical and we family. Because you told me you did something, and I didn't tell you what I did. But you know how you told me you went to Target and you went with somebody and you bought an object from there because you said you had to walk something about school.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm not gonna go into specifics, but anyway, when I had left, when I was in eighth grade, I remember I had to go to school one day, and it was this crazy looking white guy across the street from my house at the bus stop on Northern Boulevard, and I'm like, damn, I'm about to be late, and he just looked crazy, like he looked crazy, like how you know how it is, like when how they like the white guys I got the dirty hair and he looked nutty. So I said,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm about to go to school. I took a knife from out of the kitchen. I put that shit in my book bag. I said, this nigga come across the street, I'm gonna fucking stab him. I don't know why I was thinking like that in eighth grade, but yeah, I just knew it. So I got to school. I had my book bag. I got to gym. When I put my bag down in gym, that big ass knife popped out. Yo, I don't know. Like in the moment, the you know, an instructor came up to me and he was like, "Where's this from?" I said, "I don't know. Somebody must have put that in my bag," and I just left it at that and kept it moving, and they never brung it up again. But yeah, I don't know. But all I'm trying to say is, you in ninth grade, especially as the world is now, I don't know. Try to get a ride to school as much as you can. I don't want to scare you, but I don't know. Like, you going to be going to school with a bunch of your friends and stuff, or
Yeah. Like because my friend lives near me, so like we're gonna kind of be meeting up at the same like bus stop and all that, the CDTA and all that. So
mm.
yeah.
Hmm.
And I don't like taking rides all the time. Like I don't like riding with people because they be talking the whole way. Like and I like to have my earbuds on. Like I just like to listen to my music, get to school, and do whatever I gotta do.
Well, I was also going to tell you because you said you just got your earbuds. Please, when you're in public, get in the habit of maybe taking one of them out and putting it back in the case because you still need to be aware of what's going on around you. People look for stuff like that. I'm telling you, do not get comfortable with having them earphones on and blaring them loud and you like don't know what's going on in public. No, I don't even blare my earphones inside. Like I don't know what it is, but I have this feeling. I don't know. I think I watch too many movies because I ain't even experienced nothing like this in my life. But I be thinking like somebody's gonna kick my door in. So if I have my music up loud, that's cool. But I can't have no headphones up loud. I gotta be aware of some shit.
Mm.
So just be aware when you out in public with headphones on. Just make sure you got one off or one down or something like that.
Yeah.
Paranoid.
Yeah, because I be playing my music mad loud though.
I don't know. I always have that feeling. Every time I take a shower, I'll be like, if somebody could kick my door in, and then next thing you know, they in your bathroom.
Yeah, I be thinking like that too. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Like when I take a
Yeah.
shower and I'm like home alone, and I like taking a shower when I'm home alone and all that. But like I be thinking like, is somebody gonna come in my house? Let me like lock
See?
all the doors. I'm about to turn on all the lights, and I like keep the curtain open too. And like when I have my curtain closed, like just because sometimes I'll be and like I'll be hearing noise. I'll be like, hello,
See? And you
hello.
see what they saying in the comments? I don't want to scare you, but sex trafficking is high. And I just want you to be aware. Like, if y'all gonna be taking the bus, I don't know what time you're gonna have to get across town. I know where that school is, but be
Mhm.
very careful and just try to like, just be careful, please. Like,
Yeah, I am.
if the bus stop is at the corner of your house, cool. Like, I don't know, but it's just too much going on. Like, it's a
Yeah,
lot
it's
going
right
on.
there. I just gotta walk a little bit and then it's there.
I don't know. Maybe you should take the bus in like 12th grade.
No, no. I want to have freedom. Like I don't. I want to have freedom. Like,
But what do you want to do? Like, get on the bus and like sit there?
well, I like walking sometimes. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I want to walk, and I don't mind walking. Like, it's a good workout. So,
Yeah, but I don't know if you should be walking around the streets of Albany yet. I just don't know, especially with little girls and just be very. I don't know. Just think about it. I don't want to scare you, but I don't want to act like it's okay either.
um, 15-year-olds can have pepper spray. Well, people is like buying everything online now, but yeah, he could have pepper spray, I guess, or I think so.
So upset 15-year-old can't have pepper spray because nowadays too much is going on. JT is live, y'all.
I
You
don't
like
care.
JT?
I don't care for her. Yeah,
She
she's
looks
getting on
so
my nerves with her
uncomfortable.
little tweets.
She looks so uncomfortable in that video. Like she just looks so robotic in that new video.
And the lace is not, it's like bothering me. Like,
You say her face?
ugh. Her when she went to the whole BT whatever thingy, her
Mhm.
lace was bothering me. Like no edges, no
Mm.
nothing. Like it was giving, it's a lace. It's not supposed to give that. We have
Yeah.
boundaries.
No, I don't.
Period.
Bia got the Nicki remix that she wanted. That's crazy. Yeah. So I'm gonna be streaming that. I already made a playlist so on Spotify, so I will be updating that later as well. Let's see. But I think Asian has a song with Nicki, but it's on quiet. See, look, my little sister almost got kidnapped once about 13 years ago. Luckily, she fought off her attacker because
Mm-mm.
she has three older brothers and sister, and this was on 2 block route to her house. Tread lightly. Yeah. But it's sad to say, but it's like, and you know what? I want you to understand this, and I don't want to say it to be mean, but one of my friends, right? I remember this because when I used to work at MVP in Schenectady, my friend, she had a daughter, she had a son. Her
Mm-hmm.
daughter was 12 years old, her son was 14 years old. They was having this little boy's birthday party, and her daughter was just like, I want to go to the party, I want to go to the party. Now, mind you, they both was at the party. The party got over at 5.
Yeah.
After that, the little boys was like fraternizing and having fun. And she was like, I want to be at the after party. And she said, no, you can't go. She was like, why would you want to go and hang around like and be around all the boys? Like, I don't think her
Right.
daughter was aware of that. But you have to realize you could walk into situations from friends into dangerous situations. Like, say you got a friend and she like, oh, come here with me. You end up going there, some boys there. The next thing you know, he done. You just don't know. It'll go down quick. You got to be on your shit.
Bear mace.
Even if you seem, you know how you got that whole like ice grill going on. You got to let people know that you see them. Like, just don't be, keep that and don't be friendly. And like when guys try to talk to you, like I ain't trying to. You don't even have to be rude because nowadays men are attacking women when you reject them. But you just got to you could be nice. Be like, look, I'm not trying to be funny, but I just don't talk to people who I don't know. Like just leave me alone. Like I don't want to be rude to you. Like you know what I'm saying. Be aware of that because rejection is turning crazy into tragedy nowadays. So yes, have those little funny things about you and don't if somebody see you tense, yeah, because I'm not comfortable around you, don't speak to me. Like yeah, keep it like that. You don't want to be the young lady that everybody feels comfortable coming up to and just doing something. Like you could be friendly and be talkative, like but you don't want to be that one that's always up in guys faces and letting people hang around you and put their
Yeah,
arms
I
all
don't.
around.
Mm-mm. I already got that part.
Don't let the Players Club scene happen to you. Have you ever seen Players Club?
No, I heard about it.
Oh my God. Well, you about to be in ninth grade. Maybe you could watch it next year because I was bad as hell in ninth grade. Me and my friend, yo, we went to go see Players Club in ninth grade, but the world was just different in 1997. We was just doing that type of shit. Yes, we was. We went to go see Players Club at least 3 times. My sister's friend left her drunk at a HBCU party with a boy, and she was assaulted a senior. They literally gave her last. Wow. You have to be very careful. Yep. And typically as a guy, I'm gonna tell you this, like I'm not saying that I would prevent you from somebody doing something to you, but like when you have that type of energy where, damn, like you it's not bad to be looked at as like, yo, like she might be or she could be bitchy or this or that. Like, yeah, have that type of distance with you where you keep people away from you or at bay. Like, yeah, like stop playing with me. Like some people think that just because they give you a compliment is everything. Like, oh, I called you beautiful. Like that means let me get in your pants. Like I'm telling you,
No.
it's gonna make what I'm telling to you right now is gonna make so much sense. It's gonna make so much sense, and you'll start seeing it. It's literally a game. The game is to get you, and you got to make sure that you're not in the game.
I would never be in the game.
But listen, and the thing is, you got so much life to. That's why I told you, like these kids, like at your age, getting into relationships, you got your whole life ahead of you. Wait till you go to college, and you're gonna start meeting different boys from all over. And just because you meet them, don't mean you're doing nothing. But you're gonna really see, like, damn, like it's different types of guys. You have male friends, and be like, okay, like you know what I'm saying. I'm telling you, the world is so much different outside of where we from. It's so much more different, so much more better qualities of people too.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like not dating anybody because like when I leave for college, I don't want to be like, okay, I'm gonna come back and visit you or you come visit me. It's just like, no, why would I do that when I have like tons of men that's waiting for me in college? Like,
And then listen, let's make sure we state that right. You don't want to be like that for one, because one, reputation is everything. And being friends with people, you could talk to them, but for one, you got your whole life to live. You know how like those little girls, like you were saying, like that one girl doing way too much for your age. You
mhm.
doing way too much. You got your whole life ahead of you, and people be doing more stuff than people in their 20s and 30s. No, what's your cash app? Mm, I didn't start dating till I went to college. See? Yeah. And you know what? Also, how you said you want to wait till you go to college. Also, you'll be older then.
Yeah, and
Do
I
you
feel
think
like I'll
that?
be more mature too, and I know what
Thank
I'm
you.
doing.
Thank you. Do you feel like you can, like, you still building and trying to like build relationship with your mom and stuff? Do you feel like you could emotionally handle a guy being mad at you and then balancing school? No.
Mm.
This is a lot. I remember I was on live one time and I remember I was going to Schenectady Community College, right? And I was
Mhm.
taking up accounting and I was doing so good in accounting and I was shocked at myself because I struggled in math, but I was doing so good because I was following them formulas. I went through something in a relationship and for some reason all of those 90s turned into failing. I had to drop that class. So I'm telling you, and I was young 20s then. So I'm telling you, relationships can impact you. You have to pick them. And listen, we all gonna make our mistakes. We all will. You'll make your own
Yeah.
mistakes too. But I'm just telling you, be careful of how you prioritize things over what you got going on, because that shit'll throw you off.
Mm,
It'll throw you off. Hey,
yeah.
what does Sabria say?
Mm,
Save men for orientation to college.
orientation.
People can be very performative, pretending to be what you want so they can be close to you. Yep.
Mm.
Let's
That's why
see.
I observe. That's why I don't like be like, "Hi, what's your name?" This fast. Like I like to observe first and all that. Like I don't like getting to know you right away. Like I gotta observe the environment, see what's going on, and maybe I'll socialize. Maybe I'll get to know you.
Right. You always have to be the observer because I like to see how people treat other people too.
Yeah. And I've always been like that. So, like, right. So, I went to my mom's friend house. She had kids that were my age. And my mom was just like, why don't you hang out with them? And I was just like, okay. But I didn't really hang out with them. I was just observing the whole house. Like, I was walking around. And then I saw, like, her kids were, like, doing way too much for me. I was just like, I'm not about to hang out with that.
Right.
So, yeah,
Exactly.
not
You
doing
got
that.
to know when it's an accident waiting to happen too.
Yeah, and then my mom asked me talking about some like, "Oh, did you like them?" I was just like, I didn't really talk or hang out with them. I was just kind of just there." And then she was just like, "Well, I think it's my fault that y'all didn't meet when y'all were like babies." And I was just like, "Well, just because you know your friends since before I came into this world doesn't really mean anything." But okay.
But see, I'm so happy that you just said that out your mouth because you know what? I've been saying that. And you know what? Parents will think just because they've been friends with somebody that they want to force you to be friends with sometimes it works. I will say it works, but sometimes it don't. It don't work all the time, especially when it's two different environments that the kids grow up in. Like say you grew up super not in a strict home, but you have order and you have structure, and then you have a friend who grew up kind of reckless. That's not really. I'm not saying nobody is good to be friends with, but I would be like I would have to watch that as a parent. Like I would never stop my child being friends with somebody, but influence is it's crazy. You got to be careful.
Yeah, and I also like hate when parents say like, "Oh, you shouldn't be friends with that person. You shouldn't be friends with that person," acting like they know them like personally. Like you know of this person, but you don't know about that person.
But
Like,
sometimes you can see little things, and sometimes we have the ability to just see little things in friends. Sometimes you can, and then you be like, you know what? She was right. Yep. Some things though. Sometimes. See, make friends with the nerds. Definitely join a school club. Popularity after school does not exist.
mm,
And remember, you said you hated that word popular?
yeah, I hate that word.
I'm telling you, I'm about to read this again and then I want to say something. Make friends with the nerds. Definitely join
Mhm.
a school club. Popularity after school does not exist. Most people popular in high school usually peak there, don't peak in high school. I want to say something, Miss to McFarlane. You know how your mom had always said to you, like she don't want you to be like a Jordan girl and always wanting Jordans and sneakers and stuff like that. Because
Mhm.
people who we grew up with and went to school like that, they was never anything after high school. And I swear to God that shit is so real. I know so many fly chicks that had every pair of Jordans. Fathers was hustlers back in the 90s growing up. These was the girls who looked down on you when you came to school, made crazy remarks about your sneakers and laughing, but then they peaked. You see them literally. I know this girl, I know a few girls I see and guys that I see in my 30s, and they still look like they on that middle school swagger, that middle school mentality. You could tell they ain't used to handling no, you know what I'm saying? They probably don't even know what a 401k is and nothing like that. They still caught up on getting Jordans and looking mad young. That shit is old after a while. It's old. That shit is old. So
Mhm.
yes, I understand what you mean when you said that about that popularity. Because a lot of people they peaked after that. They realized that them Jordans and all that they mean nothing.
Yeah, and I don't
That's
ever want to be popular. Like that's something I don't want to do. Cause like I don't like people being all up on me, and then people be like I don't care for anyone's opinions, but like I just don't like people all up on me. Like I just don't like that. I don't like having all of the attention sometimes. Sometimes it's okay, but then sometimes just like, all right, you can do whatever you do. Don't worry about me.
right. I don't like people too close to me either.
Yeah,
So
but
I
I just don't
understand.
like the popular word like in school wise. Like, but everything else, I mean, it's fine.
But you got to realize certain people assert themselves. Like, always be cognizant of this too. Don't be the person sitting back and jealous of a person because, oh, they're popular. Look how certain people move. Certain people want to be in certain clubs. They want to move around because they social. Certain people are just more social. So sometimes I could see it where certain people like you, your mom used to say that you was popular, and I think that you really were, and you don't probably don't realize it because you just are yourself. But I don't think certain people try. They just end up being that way because they are a part of things. And then, the people who sit back and the watchers, they are sometimes the complainers because they're never doing. So just never make sure that you have a balance of being a watcher and a doer. Don't be a watcher all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you understand what I'm trying to say,
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to be
Yeah.
like as comment if you want miss me. Why you say miss me? Hmm.
Mm.
Hold on a second. I'm just texting somebody. So let me see. Yeah, so I'm excited for tonight. I'm just, I think Millie is going to be going live too. So anybody, I think she's
Well,
going to be on.
Millie?
No, Mob Radio. She's going to be going live on Station Head because she's going to do a listening party. I think a lot of people going to do a listening party. If it is new music, uh, I'm going to be excited. I'm ready to stream purchase, but I got to get my money back from that T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, why they saying miss me?
Is there a song or something?
Popularity means nothing after high school. Those good paying jobs won't care about popularity. I promise you. That's so true. That's true. Do you see yourself like having a job, like a 9 to 5 job, or do you see yourself like wanting to be an entrepreneur and have your own thing?
Entrepreneur. I don't like nobody being the boss of me. I like to be the boss of other people. I like to have workers. But then I don't sometimes because people be irritating me.
But you see, you already have good qualities that you told me about. I'm telling you, it's little things that you don't even realize. You know how you said you did your notes and put them on the projector at school and stuff?
Yeah.
Those are leadership qualities. You have to make sure you own that. And when you go into high school, you want to get more sick with it. You want to be the one that they call on. You want to be accountable because that's going to lead you. Yep. So when you get out of high school, like say even though you go to college and you get your degree, whatever, you like, all right, let me take this little job at IBM, make my little 80 to 90,000 a year, and you're gonna be a
Mhm.
young chick just making that money. Then you could be stacking it like I'm gonna put this into my business. You can have a strategy. Just remember, life is all about strategy. As how you strategize. Remember how that one marking period you was like, oh, I dropped in my math, and I said, you know what you did, and you brung it right back up substantially. You know what you did,
Mhm.
and you was accountable. But always accountability always takes you far because you able to re-strategize and just get to where you going. She's
Mhm.
14. Do you like Flo Millie? We love Flo
Yeah,
Millie.
it's cool.
I don't know. I think Flo Millie is more for the younger audience.
Not like probably 14 through like 17, maybe. But she's cool though. I just hate when she do that. But Melly, it's so annoying. Her high
Yeah.
pitched voice. That's the only part I don't like about her. But I mean, you're an artist, so whatever.
Flo Millie shit. Yeah, I hate that. I don't really know. I guess her sound isn't really for me yet. Nicki gonna come with something.
She always comes with something.
I've been following you a long time. I want to be recognized, like you said. Mia watcher, the Barb's always watching, doing the most. Station head and Twitch at 8. Okay, yeah. You'd be surprised nowadays. Schools are pretty chill. At my school, everyone was cool with each other, and popularity didn't exist. The popular girls in middle school became nobody like everyone else. I'm telling you. That shit was so many people relied on Jordans to make them popular. I ain't gonna lie, I did do certain things too, but I also knew passing was required. Like you can't just get good grades and you can't just be fly and be a dummy. Now the thing is, if you fly and you smart as hell, so it's like because it was some of those people like that. Like that girl. Remember that girl you was like, y'all got in trouble because y'all was doing the Beyonce dance.
Yeah.
Now her. Uh, growing up, she had all the Jordans and shit. Her daughter is smart as hell, just like she was, because she was smart as hell. But she also has a good job too, like your mom. Now she had everything because she was one of those smart girls, and her mom had a good job. And yeah, she had every pair of Jordans. She did well, and yep, and she did well. But she was a smart fly one. You could be fly and be smart too. Just don't be one of those duds that come to school looking fly and they ain't doing good.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember when we was going to school and one of our cousins had went to Albany High with us, and we was in class, and I think I had seen Key, and she was like, "Yeah, tell me why I looked through the drawer and what's the name is getting 20." She's like, "How the fuck you come to school with Jordans on getting 28s and shit?" A
Girl.
28? Damn, you
Uh-uh.
get points just for putting your name on the paper.
28.
Yeah. And let me tell you this because I don't want you to get ahead of yourself because I think you probably already think that. You can always outsmart people. But one time I got myself in trouble, but then I was empowered by it too. So in Albany High, if you miss more than 28 classes in a marking period, you automatically fail, right?
Mm.
So I remember I was in 11th grade and we was doing Macbeth and I had missed 27 classes and they called my mom and she came to school for a meeting and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I was still doing my work. At the end of the marking period, the teacher, how they be like, come and get your grade. I still got a 78, and people who was there every day got lower than me. So can I if I ask a question, and right then the 78 was decent because I was 2 points away from an 80. So do you think that made me feel like I was the shit? Because how was I not here for 27 days and I still did better than people who was there every day? That mean it was something about my mind and my brain and how I retain information. So that let me know that I can always do better, but it empowered me because I'm like, damn, I missed 27 days, and one of my friends, he was in the 60s. Come on. There's
Mm-mm.
no way that I should have been able to outdo you, but that empowered me. I was like, oh shit. And the teachers used to be mad. I would miss school on purpose, and I would still catch up. Yep, don't be a dummy. And Andrea taught me that. She taught me that at a young age when we used to cut classes in high school. She said, it might be one thing I might skip a class, but my work is always done. And she always got high 80s, 90s too. Always.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be no dummy. You don't want to get caught slipping. Don't ever, because the work is what's gonna matter. What's them books look like, and what's them grades look like? I love English. Yeah, me too. I love writing essays. But I was
I like
so
typing now. I don't really like writing no more.
why?
Cause it's like I just like the well, honestly, I just like the sounds of stuff. And like I'm kinda used to it now because I type pretty fast now.
Mhm.
And like writing, it be hurting my hands sometimes.
Yo, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest. This is kind of embarrassing, and I'm gonna just say it on live because I was mad embarrassed. English is my favorite subject, right? But I'm telling you, in 11th grade, I had my final exam. When I tell you, I wrote my heart out on that essay, like, cause you know how you get the essay question and all of that shit. I wrote my heart out. I wrote my heart out, and I think I got a 78 on that damn exam. I was so mad, but I still passed. But I was so mad. Could you imagine going in on an essay on your final exam and you be like, I got a 70 fucking 8? What?
That's still passing. I
No,
mean,
but that wasn't. No, I was pissed. I wrote, you know how you write on the back of the paper and all that? Like, I was pissed, man.
mm.
Oh,
Do you remember what it was about?
no, but obviously I missed the point. I must have missed it. Because I don't know, do they still have that in school for you? You have an essay question and then you got to write the response?
Mm, not well. No, I didn't have one. No.
I was tight. I wrote my heart out to get a 78 on that damn exam. Oh, and I think what it was is that I didn't follow the assignment.
Yeah, we did it.
I didn't follow it, but shit, I was one of those kids. I'm telling you, I was a smartass. Remember how you told me how you did that one semester in math? And I was like, well, shit, the next semester you got 90, 90, 90. So honestly, you didn't get that because your average is still this. That's how I was. I would never care about low blows like that because I would just average it up. with my other grades. I'd be like, okay, so if I got a 90 something in this grade, I could take 5 points away from that, bring it down to a 90, give that other grade 5 points. That's how I would work my shit in my mind. Homework.
Hate homework.
I had to do graduate. He was freestyling it right in. You got to read a passage now. Yeah, yep. Oh man, I was so mad. I never forget that final exam because I wrote my heart out and did not do. I didn't get the assignment. Obviously, when you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. That's why I'm telling you, proactive, not reactive. And that's why prepping for college and knowing what your mission is day one on in high school. Yes, that's the mission.
Always.
My teachers hated me because I would miss class and still do good. So when parents even came around, all they do is bitch around my attendance and attitude to learning. See, but Jessica, I want to tell you, like that it hurt me sometimes in life. I always make it. I'm never in an unfortunate situation, but I'm one of those people. I push the levels because I know I'm smart, so I know that I'm going to do good. Like shit, you got to realize sometimes your lowest is somebody's best. Like you probably could get an 83 in math, and somebody be like, "Damn, you got an 83." You be like, "What you get?" I got a 70 something. You be like, "Damn, I ain't even studied for this shit." And you probably your best is somebody. Your worst is probably somebody's best. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you probably used to getting 90s and stuff in math. Like me, I never did good in math ever. I never did. I hated it actually.
Hmm. I think I don't. I hate when people say like, "Oh, probably if you like this subject more, you might do a little bit better." Like, no, it's not really true.
So why do you think you do good at math?
I don't know. I don't. I hate it, but
But it's obviously
it's
something in your
easy.
mind that works it out easily because I hated that shit. I hated fractions. I hated all of it. All of it.
Oh yeah, but I hated like when it came to like I think it was in algebra or math. It doesn't. Well, I mean it's the same thing, but I hated like the quadratics formula and like completing the square. I didn't like that because they'll be like, okay, give the exact answer, and I will mix it up with the quadratic formula and all that, and I will mix up the completing formula up with the quadratic formula, and it was just all around the place.
But did you always find the right answer?
Yeah, but it was just like you have to do like this one step, or oh, you're forgetting this, you're forgetting that. But like it'll be in the right steps, but then it'll just be like, okay, you're missing something like at the end, and then I
Yeah.
will miss that point.
What kind of math are you taking next year?
I don't know,
Did
maybe
you
two
did you
or
build your
geometry,
schedule out?
huh?
Did you build your schedule out for ninth grade?
I asked them for a schedule, but they was just like, we're probably gonna change it up, and I told them to give me like the current one, but they was just like, no.
Yeah, and please do this when you go to school because just to give you a little heads up, because this is what those white kids do. If they try to put you in some regular classes based on your grades, raise a hell to it and be like, I feel like it'd be like it's not an advantage. I'm telling you, don't do that to yourself. You could do that class and just whatever, but if it's not challenging you, because those white kids used to do that in my school. If they felt like, oh no, and I'd be like, what happened to what's the name? Like, oh, they put him in honors, so he got math first period now.
Hmm.
Probably AKA his parents ain't want him in our class with all the black kids. Yeah, so based off if you got that letter from the if you got a letter from the president, yeah, you should be in honors classes next year. Make sure that they put you in,
I
shit that
want to
push
be in
you.
all our class next year.
Yeah, don't be trying to hold me back. Let's see. Can someone tell me how long more have to wait for Nikki to go live? Nikki is going live at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Math is unwavering. I loved algebra and calculus. I don't think you're doing calculus yet, are you?
Mm-mm. Not yet.
He said, "Girl, talk about math. Math took my wig, and I still can't return it." I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm not being. Listen, I did just enough to pass math in sixth and seventh, seventh and eighth grade. Like I had to go to summer school for math. I hated
Mm,
it. I had a lot of AP classes. Woo child. Did you want to do AP? Is that for what,
yeah.
senior?
No, I have to wait till I'm a sophomore, and then I can do it.
That'll be good. AP isn't worth it. Why you say it isn't worth it? Take all honors classes. They give five. They give 5.0 A's. A five
Mm.
is a 5.0 is that's like perfect, right?
Yeah, but it's like I heard like it could be like a 6.0 or higher. I don't really know.
We already talked about Nikki Ashton. I mean, all we doing is kind of like speculating what is it going to be that she's coming out with. I was wondering, is it going to be a tour? The docu-series, of course, that's on the menu. Is it going to be new music, a lead single, or a project? You know what I'm saying? It's just a suspense of all of it. So we just kind of talking about that. And I added my niece to the live feed and we just started talking about something else. What the fuck would she post a song before she goes live? AP got me out of college in 3 years. See, it is worth it. So
I know it's worth it. The Roblox profile picture.
no, you don't. AP classes are like smaller class learning, higher than the normal class. Yeah, because there's probably not that many people in AP. AP doesn't compete with any like honors and duals. What does AP stand for? I don't even know. Let me Google it. Applied. Let's
I
see.
forgot what it means.
What does
I know it has something to do with people.
AP mean? Oh, advanced placement. It does mean something. Yeah, that does do something for you. So yeah, I can't sit up here and say that that doesn't mean anything. If you have advanced placement, that means something. I can't say it don't mean nothing. I think it does. That's dope. Shit. Advanced placement. That's gonna place you in different, in different things. I think that you probably get better scholarships too. His mic is going out. Oh, my hand was over it. Yeah, but I'm about to get off of here though. I think Millie's gonna go live at 8:30. I might stream the live through my YouTube too, but I want to go over there. I think she's gonna be on Station Head too. Let's see if I missed something. Oh, see, you see what she say? Yeah, they always change your class. That's why you have to pick your classes, but then change them. Yeah, make sure you in the right stuff when you go. Because sometimes you would see kids, right? They would be
Yeah.
looking so funny, but now that I think about it, I just had deja vu. You would get some of those kids who would be coming into the regular classes, and they would look like what? And then the next day, you see like it'd be in the beginning of the class year, they be in the beginning of the school year, and you'd be like, oh shit, they wasn't supposed to be in this class. So yeah, it do get screwed up. Make sure you in the right classes. Let's see. Math is the worst. That's what I'm saying. There's something about people who get math that I adore because I hated it. If you got math like that, shit. What if you get into accounting? But see, that's not an entrepreneurial career. But you could take that into a career and have your own type of accounting firm, especially if you're good at math. But accounting pays good.
Yeah, I know it does. I did think about that like one time.
Also, where I told you everything is strategy? I was listening to this black entrepreneur podcast and I was listening to these black women, right? This is what they did. They strategized. So all of them worked in corporate America. They had these amazing jobs. So they only worked there for a few years to make a salary. They all took their 401ks together and started franchises of like hotels and like just different things like that, right? So yes, if you rank high in college and say you get a good degree, your strategy could be like, okay, I'm gonna have an okay living type of lifestyle. Like you could live in an okay apartment and and
Yeah.
live a certain way, stack that money and feed that shit right into your business. Just have a strategy because the money is there. As long as your credit is good and the education is there, it's gonna fall into place. It's going to.
Yeah, and I think I want to learn more about credit too, though, like as I get older.
Yeah, you will.
Well, hopefully.
You will. I'm pretty sure your mom will school you on that. Are you gonna live stream after Nikki's announcement? Yeah, I may go live after the announcement. Advanced placement. AP can definitely boost you for colleges you really want to go to. Yep, it's gonna look amazing. They're gonna be like, we want this because you know what it is. Don't be fooled. You getting that and being an AP and them getting you to the college, they get money off of that too because you're an advantage to them. Your success and likelihood of graduating is high. People graduate with a
Yeah,
4.6 GPA. What do you have right now? You said you had like a 4.2.
I think.
That's good for middle school. Numbers are everywhere. I graduated with 4.7. That's good. Profit sharing is real nice. Let's see. Math is your friend. The numbers always add up or they don't. Yep. Stay in tutoring for math or other classes. Extracurricular activities open up your wider network. Networking is an important thing. Yep. That's what I love about my cousin because it's like going away to college and she went to Tuskegee. It was like she has a network all throughout the United States. She could literally fly anywhere and be like, "Oh, I'm in Florida tonight. Let me call up this person." She could be in Michigan. Like Alicia literally knows somebody everywhere. Like she has that experience. It's being cultured. Like, don't you want to be you don't want to just be subjugated to upstate New York. You don't.
Yeah, I don't.
When I tell you living out here in Houston, like just seeing like different types of, not saying life is about seeing like, fancy cars or stuff like that, but I truly feel like when you're around stuff like that, it makes you want to make more money because you want to stay around it and you want to be successful. I'm telling you, Houston inspired me. It makes you want to be successful. You like, oh shit, I got to keep this lifestyle going. I got to make sure that I'm successful because you don't want to step outside of it. You don't want to be subjugated to certain areas. No,
Mm.
I'm sorry. Nikki just tweeted 1.5 hours till I go live. Nikki Day. Okay, I'm about to get off here though because I need to find me something to eat. Please make sure that y'all subscribe, like the channel. Nikki just tweeted. She said 1.5 hours left until she goes live. Let's see. Tagged you in the post. Was my phone about to die? Oh yeah, my phone about to die. Let me end this live. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna hit you up later, okay?
Okay.
All right. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video. We all excited for Nikki. We're gonna come back and see what she's talking about. I might go live for the live, but whatever. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm out.